Sega. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes!
Puni players. Robbett here. It's been a momentous day for Yo-kai Watch. Busters 2 was just released on 3DS, the fourth movie came out in Japanese theaters, and we get the Shadowside Movie Event in Puni as a result. There's both a little and a lot to cover here, so let's get into it. The movie Gasha is here, and you'll be excited to know it uses Y points. To celebrate the release of the movie, Shadowside Jibanyan, Lightside Komasan, and Michi are rate up for 2 days. Fudo Yo-o is here. He's also known as Acala, so we'll use that. He provides a bonus to Y points, as well as damage up against Shadowside Azure Dragon. When the Oni King score attack event happens, he'll give a bonus there as well. You can find him in the movie Gasha. To celebrate the release of Busters 2, you can unlock 2 new yokai through missions. Doing so will give you a code that can be used with the Busters 2 3DS game. We've arrived at the main event. The Shadowside movie is out, and Puni has an interlocking event that features the characters from the movie. The event starts with a series of special stages in Sakura Motomachi. It's in these stages that you can earn Shadowcat balls, which are needed to advance to farther stages. These stages are unique and similar to the original score attack. I'll talk more about that in a little bit. The more you defeat the Onimaru on these stages, the more Shadowcat balls you get. You can use Shadowcat balls to get soul secrets, Y points, yokai, and more. In addition, as you battle these stages, you'll also earn Y points. Of course, you need to use these Y points if you want to crank the movie Gasha, but there are also special point rewards you can buy, such as skill secrets and exclusive yokai. When collecting Y points in the event, Acala provides a 50% bonus, and Shadowside Azure Dragon provides a 25% bonus. When battling the Onimaru, Acala does a lot of bonus damage, the Onimaru leader does big bonus damage, and Michi does medium bonus damage. While most of this event is composed of a few unique stages, there is also an impossible stage. When battling Shadowside Azure Dragon on the impossible stage, Acala provides a large damage bonus. Shadowside Jibanyan provides a defense boost against normal and counterattacks. Lightside Komasan and the Onimaru leader both provide a defense boost against normal attacks. Event missions have also been added, so make sure to check them out. Here we are at Sakura Motomachi. 30 years have passed since the last events in Yo-kai Watch, and the Onimaru are here causing difficulty. You can see we've got a special gray stage and then one of the pink map doors that we've got to unlock. Above the door it says 100, and that's how many Shadowcat balls we need to obtain. I picked a super strong team because I didn't know how this would work. Turns out it's fine, but not optimal. The special stages of Sakura Motomachi are the equivalent of the very first version of Score Attack if you ever played it. You start with a 40-second timer that counts down, only stopping for fever time or for ultimates that don't play out over multiple seconds. Every time you beat the enemies on the stage, they'll disappear and more will take their place. Each enemy will display a number when they're defeated. That's the number of Shadowcat balls you're receiving. You can't befriend any of these guys, just like Score Attack. As you progress and defeat more enemies, the number of Shadowcat balls you get increases and the enemies get stronger. For this first stage, however, you certainly don't have to worry about being defeated. Just knock out as many of the enemy as you can. I played that too traditionally. I only got 11 Shadowcat balls. This says I've got to get more if I want to move beyond stage 1. Time to go back and grind. Given how weak the enemies are when the stage begins, don't focus on getting big Puni or using your ultimates. Instead, just go ahead and pop as many Puni as you can. If you've got decent Puni with good attack stats, they'll knock them out relatively easily. Keep in mind that a yokai's attack grows with their level, as do their hit points. That attack stat determines how much damage you do even when you pop a single Puni. Doing a little better, and I'm getting more like 20 or 25 Shadowcat balls per run. Soon enough, we've got enough, so it's time to move on. Moving on means stage 2, where we've got another pink door, this time with a condition to acquire 250 Shadowcat balls. The enemies will be tougher from the get-go, but they'll also give you more Shadowcat balls. In addition to Onimaru, you'll see the Onimaru leader and Michi, who is Lightside Slimamander, as enemies. There are no special abilities to worry about, just wave after wave of tougher enemies. Speeding through, and I've got 26 more I need to get. Instead of just finishing, let's procrastinate and do some cranking. We've got a triple S rank in the movie Gasha, as well as 6 double S ranks. Oh, and the Kirikoma pass is here too. The new yokai you're going to be trying for are Acala, Shadowside Jibanyan, Lightside Komasan, Michi, Bominos, and Bakulia. I was fortunate that I saved up a lot of Y points during the Busters 2 event, and I've still got some left, so let's see what we can get. I forgot to mention there's one player profile icon in the Gasha, and I just got it. It's the top red capsule that starts to wiggle and dance, however. It's Michi, one of our event bonus yokai. Michi is a shady A rank random area popper and does more damage on these special Onimaru stages. The last crank, a gold capsule, yields Lightside Komasan. Nice. Lightside Komasan is a charming S-rank single attacker, and he gives a defense bonus on the impossible stage. Another 10 cranks and, wow, 2 Michi and 2 Lightside Komasan. Crazy, and not what we want. Another 10 and another Michi, nothing else. Put another 4,500 hard-earned Y points in, and we've got a gold capsule ready to pop. Out comes an altogether different and slightly scary version of Jibanyan. Shadowside Jibanyan is a charming SS-rank single attacker that sometimes can do critical damage, just like 8 heads tall Whisper. During the event, he also gets a defense boost on the impossible stage, including counterattacks. Another 10 cranks and nothing. Hold on, gold capsule. Huh, you've got to be kidding me. It's Fudo Acala. Acala is an Enma tribe SSS-rank auto popper. His skill makes it so that his ultimate gauge has a chance of filling when other ultimates are used. During the event, he gives a 50% bonus to Y points and deals more damage on the Onimaru stages. I'm still missing an A rank and a B rank, so let's keep going. 10 cranks, more Komasan, no luck. Another 10 and... here's Bominos. Bominos is a mysterious A-rank single attacker. Super cool looking. I waste a bunch more of my Y points, but I don't manage to get Bakulia. He's a charming B-rank stunner. Back to the battle. I don't have too many Shadowcat balls left to acquire, so I'll just speed through this. But I do have Acala's ultimate up, so I might as well show it off. He's crossed between Hinozal and Extreme Venoct. He takes a few seconds and does his own thing, and you don't get any damage unless he's able to finish. He doesn't produce combos like a Tracer or Extreme Venoct, but he does a lot of damage. Here he's got a bonus as well, so that's 80,000 damage without boosters. Not bad. Now, you don't actually want to use him outside of Fever on the Onimaru stages. Since you have to wait for his ultimate to finish to get damage, you're just burning time. I keep him on the team for the Y point bonus, but that's it. By the way, Y points on these stages are determined by how far you get against the enemy. There are no Y point balls to break. That's all we needed. The door is opened and here we are at stage 3. This time we needed 750 Shadowcat balls. Same thing as before, wave after wave, although you'll see Komasan in there from time to time on this stage. I'm going to apply a liberal amount of fast forward here so you don't have to watch the grind, but I do want to ponder something. Even with the reward yokai I'll grab later in the video from the shop, there are a lot more medallion slots available and a lot more characters from the movie. We know that we'll have a special score attack in a week, thanks to the notices, but what about the others? It may well be there's a part 2 of this event in a week, or, in the past after the movie event, there was the first ever Budokai. Since I believe there's a new Enma in the movie, that's certainly a possibility. Through the miracle of editing, the door is unlocked, and here we are at stage 4. Before I lose viewers because you think we're going to do this 45 times, we're not. There are only 4 Onimaru stages, a boss, and the impossible stage. The event, short of us getting a second part, is all about these waves of Onimaru. I've changed up my team somewhat to have Michi in there for additional damage, but mainly I have attack boosters on my team. This is my strategy because attack boosters will bring up damage while lasting for a while, whereas attacking Soultimates will only take out 1 or maybe 3 Onimaru. Given I'm basically just tapping the board as fast as I can rather than trying to get Soultimates up or Link Puni, this is my best shot. There are other strategies, of course. You're going to have to figure out what works best for you based on the yokai you have. We need 1,000 Shadowcat balls and... look at that, I seem to have fast-forwarded. The door is unlocked, and now we can go up to the top of that crazy, scary, futuristic skyscraper and face the Oni King. You have to love a boss that wears spiked armor and chains with a big sword. As has become the normal trope, the map boss is a normal everyday yokai, except the fangs and chains and stuff. No special attack, and not overwhelmingly difficult. He's got 40,000 hit points and does 422 damage every 5 seconds. Sure, he's big, but you've got this. You're a Robbett Watch viewer.
No, being a Robbett Watch viewer does not give any in-game bonuses.
I've just brought my attack-boosting Acala team, and we're not going to have any problems with him. In fact, Acala doesn't get any bonuses here, so he's just like anyone else. That's just shy of 700,000 damage, and down goes Oni King. The important thing is that you just need to achieve 750,000 score on the Oni King stage, and that unlocks the next stage. The impossible stage. Whisper's freaked out because it's the impossible stage. We're going up against Shadowside Azure Dragon. It's a no-continue stage, and it's tribe restricted to Mysterious, Charming, Enma, and Wicked, giving you a ton of strong options. He's got almost 65,000 hit points, and does almost 650 damage every 3 seconds. He also likes crab cakes. I'm lucky enough that I've got every bonus yokai against him on my team, along with my trusty Dogushaku Ultimate Booster, and it's time to do this. Because of all my defense bonuses, he's only doing 162 damage, so we've got a lot of time to get things going. I'm going to get all my Soultimates up, even though none of my attackers other than Acala are maxed, because more damage is always better. First things first, it's Dogu, and... counterattack. Even with Shadowside Jibanyan, it's still 250 damage, but he's drained my Soultimate gauges. I managed to get Jibanyan's Soultimate off before the counter, but Acala is out of the picture until I can get him back up. Even worse, my active Soultimate with Dogu was drained, so his already short attack boost will be even shorter. It's okay, still have half my hit points left. Let's just do this again. I've got Acala up, and he's got a damage bonus against Azure Dragon, so let's try it out. It's good, 35,000 damage, but not good enough without a booster. Less than a quarter of my hit points now thanks to that last counterattack. How about using Onimaru Leader? No, that was not a good idea. I've barely got any hit points, but I'm into fever and linking for my life, although my fingers are slow from all that Onimaru tapping. Jibanyan's up, so I use him, but yeah, I didn't have enough HP to withstand another counter. Alright, we've learned something here. We've faced Ultimate draining enemies before. Let's try again. My plan here is going to be simple. Get Dogu up, get Acala up, and also have a full Acala in reserve in case my Soultimate gets drained. That should be enough to ensure that I can effectively one-shot Azure Dragon. I have the luxury of being patient with these link-ups given all my defense boosters, but if you don't have them, you're going to have to be a lot faster. Can't forget to give him his favorite crab, and then we're into fever. Dogu's off into the races, and indeed Azure Dragon drains Acala, so I pop his big Puni. Unfortunately, Dogu's Soultimate gauge is also down past halfway, but some of Acala's Soultimate will get to use it. We bring out the big Thunder Sword, and now it's really just watching it play out. 90,000 damage. That'll do it. No befriending. Oh well. We'll just battle him again, and again, and again. What do you think it'll take? I'm guessing 15 successful battles? Sounds like a good number. There's our boy. Shadowside Azure Dragon is a slippery SS-rank attack booster whose skill allows him to revive when defeated. During the event, he has a 25% bonus for Y points. Speaking of points, we've got both Y points and Shadowcat balls to gather in this event and use at the reward shop. Shadowcat balls work like scramble points. You don't actually spend them, you just unlock the rewards as you gather certain amounts. The best reward here is actually for Michi, who's useful for his damage bonus against the Onimaru. There are also quite a few exclusive yokai, a new title, and all the usual stuff. On the Y point side, you've got a lot of event yokai, skill secrets, and extreme soul secrets and fusion items. First up is the Onimaru Leader. The Onimaru Leader is a wicked S-rank all-attacker and stunner. During the event, he has a defense up against Azure Dragon and deals extra damage against the Onimaru stages. Next, it's Filthy Goat. The Filthy Goat is an SSS-rank YouTuber and streamer. I'll quickly grab all the other cool stuff, and then it's on to Shadowcat rewards. The first of which is Makura-Gaeshi, a brave E-rank single attacker. Next is the One-Eyed Onimaru, a wicked B-rank XP booster. He's followed by Ben Tover, an eerie C-rank stunner. Next is the Two-Eyed Onimaru, a wicked B-rank attack booster. Lastly, it's the Three-Eyed Onimaru, a wicked B-rank score booster. Alright, we've beaten the stages, we've got all the new yokai save one, but the Busters 2 game was also released. That means in addition to event missions, we also have new missions to get Punijiro and Punifuyu. The first mission is to beat SV Snaggerjag without continuing. Done. We go back to missions and there's Punijiro. Punijiro is a charming A-rank bonus ball maker. The next mission is to get Punijiro up to level 10, which I'm going to do with Exporbs. It's important to note that each mission is unlocked by finishing the previous one, so you have to go back and accept the missions as you finish them. The next mission is to get a score of 100,000 or better on level 50. Done. Now we have to get Punijiro to level 15. More Exporbs. The next mission is to clear stage 60, Boss Sproink, without a continue. Done. We're almost there, intrepid viewers. We have to get Punijiro up to level 25, a lot more Exporbs. Alright, last mission. We need to do 500 damage or more with Punijiro, which is interesting since he's not an attacker. I'm going to head back to our good friend the Oni King, just because he's big and cuddly, and make a really big Punijiro. Once I've done that, I'm going to use a boatload of attack boosters, then pop the Puni. Generally, when you have damage missions, they need to be accomplished outside of Fever, so I'm going to let Fever pass. Time to pop that Puni and almost 5,000 damage, slightly overkill. Now we'll just leave Acala to mop up the Oni King, and we're good. That takes care of all of Punijiro's missions, and we're rewarded with Punifuyu. Punifuyu is a brave A-rank inflator. Once you've befriended Punifuyu, that will open up a new menu for Busters 2 integration. The sole purpose of this new menu is to give you a code that you can use with the Busters 2 game, which I'm going to blindly recommend if you have the capability to play Japanese 3DS games, as I bet it's pretty fun. I hope you've enjoyed the video. For the latest, greatest, most immense and powerful information about Yo-kai Watch Puni Puni and Wibble Wobble, subscribe to me on YouTube and Twitter. Until the next video, keep up the good fight against the Onimaru.